Hi guys, so you know what time it is. Switched up birth review time. So first of all, I just wanted to start with that I was really surprised that Angelo when he won the lawsuit with getting his baby back. And I'm really happy for him, but at the same time I kind of felt like the other parent should have kept her. But you know, at the same time I'm happy for him, so I'm glad he has an Abby now. And I was really glad that, you know, I don't know, I guess that Faye and Regina kind of supported him on it. I mean, they didn't look that happy about it, but I don't know. And, like, when Kodo and Daphne were talking at the office, I was like, yep, Kodo was definitely threatening Daphne and Jace. Well, you know, mostly just Daphne, but because he doesn't know it's Jace, but I don't know. And I just feel really bad because it's not really, you know, her fault. I mean, he shouldn't have been sleeping around, but whatever. Also, I thought that, like, the whole Bae and Tai situation about how she wants him to stay, like, I know Bae really wants Tai home with her because, you know, she doesn't want him to die while he's out there or anything, but I actually thought that John had a point when he was like, you know, how could you, like, sort of like, how could she be so selfish as to keep him home, but somebody else has to be out there and risk their life? And, you know, it's kind of not fair that Tai has the privilege to stay, or to possibly stay, and the other people have to go out there and risk their lives to save the country, you know? So I thought that was a really good point. And I was really glad that Daphne was able to get out of her internship, because honestly, I think, you know, I think she probably would have gotten fired either way if she hadn't quit. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm glad that's done and over with, and, you know, I hope, you know, I hope that's all done with and she can get past it and everything will kind of just be forgotten, you know? And I thought Abby was the cutest when, you know, Abby finally came home and Regina was holding her, and I was like, oh, her baby face is so cute. I loved her face. It was so freaking cute. And I thought it was really cute how Travis and Mary Beth like each other, because I didn't expect them to hit it off so well. I mean, but they really have feelings for each other, and I'm just like, that's nice, because, you know, they both kind of need someone, because they're both, like, they feel really alone right now, so I felt like they're good together. And I thought it was so weird when, you know, Travis was telling Emmett, no, we haven't kissed yet, and, you know, he was just waiting for the perfect moment, and Emmett's like, you can use this blow-up doll, and I'm like, ew, I'm like, where would he get that thing? I'm just like, okay, like, that's a little weird. I thought it was really sweet how Daphne wanted to help plan Nikki's bachelor party, bachelorette party, you know, because I thought it was a good idea because it helped everyone get their mind off of things, because it seems like every girl on this show right now is having some type of problem. Bae with Tai, Daphne with Kodo and Jace, and, you know, just everybody's having problems. So I thought that was a really good idea, so that, you know, everyone can just have a night of relaxation. I thought it was so cute how Mary Beth is also, like, really nervous to kiss Travis, and I was like, aw, I mean, I think they're cute. They're cute together. I like them. And I was really glad that John decided to help Tai. I mean, you know, he didn't really have to, but, you know, Bae's his daughter and he wants her to be happy, so I'm glad he tried. And I really didn't understand why Janice, which is Nikki's mom, was so upset. Like, I don't know, you know, she's trying to plan Nikki's wedding herself, and she's like, I'm just trying to give her what she never had. But at the same time, you do know that the Kinishes are basically paying for this, right? And I felt like she was kind of using them, since they do have money. She was like, instead of doves or whatever she had, let's have peacocks. And I'm like, what? Just, I don't understand. I'm like, why did she get so mad, and it's her own fault? I mean, I guess she's just upset she can't give Nikki the life, you know, she wants her to have. But at the same time, it's like, could you not? I mean, they're paying for this wedding. They're not going to waste their money on something that their son and future daughter-in-law don't even want, you know? I thought it was so funny, you know, Nikki, you know, in the beginning when they introduced Nikki, Nikki's just this really sweet church girl, and all of a sudden she wants to be wild and crazy, and she's just drunk at her party. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I mean, they're all just sitting there like, wow, Nikki, like, you're not even tired yet. You know, she's just dancing up on the table, having a great time. And, you know, Toby was like, what's his name? Loki wasn't coming to the bachelorette party because he doesn't support the wedding. And I kind of felt bad for Toby because nobody's really on his side with this whole wedding thing. And he was a little upset at Emmett for telling him, I don't want you to marry Nikki either, you know. But Emmett was just trying to be honest with him, you know. And I think it was good that he told him rather than, you know, being a fake best man and not getting his feelings out. So, yeah. And, you know, then Simone calls Toby, and I'm just like, is he just gonna ditch his bachelor party and just go hang out with her? Like, that's what I totally thought he was gonna do. But no, she's calling to tell him that she has chlamydia. And, you know, she doesn't know how long she's had it, and so she possibly could have had it when she slept with Toby, and possibly could have had it when she slept with Emmett. So, I'm just like, that's a big deal. I mean, Toby is about to get married in, what, a week or two? Like, that's a really big deal. And Emmett, like, his life isn't even started, you know? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I really hope they don't have it. Sucks that Simone has it. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was kind of mean, true but mean, when Toby was like, Loki probably gave it to her, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, I don't know. Toby was just really mad this whole episode, and I don't know. I really wish that John would try to, like, understand Janice when Catherine was telling him about her. And, you know, John kind of, like, he's very impetuous, which means impulsive. You know, he's just, he kind of doesn't think, he just rants about people, and I'm just like, can't you calm down for, like, just a second and try to, you know, try to be in the other person's shoes for once and try to understand what they're thinking. And he never does that, and I don't like that about him. I mean, he has changed a little since his heart attack, but honestly, he's still the same. But I'm glad that he's kind of getting better, I guess you could say. I thought it was really sweet how, you know, they were picking Darius out and Mary Beth had to kiss the guy. And I thought it was really sweet how Bay went to go help her find, you know, Travis and get them to kiss together. And I thought, oh my gosh, Toby was just so rude. I know he was really mad, but he was kind of rude, like, this whole episode. And, you know, he's just like, sexual partners. Emmett, you can just copy off of me. And I'm just like, really? I mean, I don't know. I understand you're upset, but I don't know. He said some pretty mean things in this episode. And I was really glad, you know, when Ty and John kind of made peace with each other. Because, you know, John isn't the best. He isn't, you know, Ty's biggest fan. So I'm just really glad that they kind of made peace. And, I thought, I was just like, when, you know, they switch back to the free clinic, you know, Toby's just rambling, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Toby, shut up. You're making a scene. Just shut up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I mean, just get him out of there. Like, he's just making a big scene for no reason, and I don't know, I'm just like, okay then. Like, I mean, what can you do? He's gonna say what he wants to say, you know? And I felt really bad for Mary Beth when, you know, she sees Travis there dancing with the stripper, which Travis doesn't like the stripper per se, you know, it's just that, you know, she was already paid for her time there, you know, she didn't, you know, or, I don't know, she wasn't doing her job, and it's like, why am I here? Like, this is a complete waste. And, you know, I guess Travis is just feeling bad and was like, I'll just dance with you, you know, because nobody showed up to the bachelor party. But, you know, Mary Beth saw him, and, you know, she thought, oh, he doesn't even like me, you know, of course he would go for the pretty, skinny, tall blonde, you know, and, I'm just like, that is not it at all. Like, I could even, like, I already knew that Travis wasn't into her. He wasn't, like, cheating or anything. He was just like, I feel bad, because, you know, she's not, you know, her being here is basically a waste of time, so why not give her a dance, you know? So, yeah, and I'm just like, that could have gone better. It really sucks that she caught them like that. And, you know, Daphne tells Nikki about the whole Senator Chip Cotto dilemma. And, you know, she goes off, Daphne, she goes off and goes to get a drink or whatever. And I'm just like, Daphne, are you stupid? Like, I know Nikki is gonna call, the senator, and I'm pretty sure Daphne left her phone there, and I'm just like, are you stupid? I mean, you can just tell Nikki's gonna call him. I'm just like, you should not have left her alone, and that's exactly what she did. She called him, just like I said. And, oh my gosh. And, I just thought, I knew that Daphne was gonna get caught when, she was trying to break into the office, to erase the voicemail. I knew she was gonna get caught. As soon as I saw the janitor's thing, like, if you pay really close attention, you could have seen the janitor coming. He was, like, in the blurred, like, little corner of the TV. But I saw that, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's deaf, and she can't hear him, and I'm just like, that really sucks. But I'm really glad that Nikki got there in time to catch her. But at the same time he was doing that, and, he was offering to help them, I was just like, aren't there cameras? I mean, it's a political office. There has to be cameras in there somewhere. I'm just like, are you guys dumb or are you dumb? I mean, like this, and that just didn't make sense to me. I was really glad that Travis and, MB, Mary Beth, made up. I thought it was so, I don't know, I thought it was a little awkward but sweet how Mary Beth kind of just took, she took the lead and just grabbed Travis and kissed him. And I was just like, oh, they finally kissed. And I'm really glad he found her dog tags, because I know Travis probably wanted the moment to be, more special, like, maybe he wanted to go all out with roses or whatever, but honestly, finding the dog tags, that was a special moment for her, and, so yeah, it was a special moment, in a sense. And I was really glad that Nikki was feeling better about everything, she wasn't as, I guess, worked up over everything, and I'm really glad that, she's kind of calmed down now and accepted it. And, then they go back to Regina and Angelo, and just like, oh my gosh, like, they are not doing this, like, are they seriously gonna be together again? And I'm just like, okay, whatever floats your boat. I mean, I honestly don't know how that would have worked. I mean, I kind of want them to be together again, but Regina keeps saying that, she's afraid of the past coming back and everything, and I mean, it makes sense, because, Angelo does have a history of not being the best parent or spouse in the world, so, I don't know. I understand why she doesn't really want to be with him. And I was really glad that, Toby accepted Emmett as his best man. I was like, you can, but, you can't really have a wedding without a best man and at least a bridesmaid, And I was just thinking, because, Janice and Catherine have that talk, and they're like, Janice admits that she really doesn't want the wedding to happen, and Catherine admits it too, and I'm just like, wow. Like, nobody is on board with this wedding thing except Nikki and Toby. And Toby's kind of still, like, wishy-washy, because, he was accepting those college deals. So I'm like, nobody is happy about this wedding. And I'm like, I have no idea how this is going to play out. Like, are they going to cancel the wedding, next episode? I honestly think they are, though. Because there's so many people against it, and it's true, though. Like, they barely started their lives. Toby hasn't even gone to college yet, and, Nikki's still trying to figure herself out, and like they said, and, yeah, I just kind of think they can be engaged. They just shouldn't get married, per se. And, at the very end of the episode, you see Chip Kodo in his office watching a videotape of Nikki and Daphne erasing the voicemail. And I'm just like, how could you not know there are cameras in there? I mean, especially Daphne, like, you've been working in that office for most of the summer, and you didn't expect you to be caught on tape? I mean, I don't know. I understand they were trying to erase the voicemail, but she just made things worse. And I honestly don't know what would have been worse, the voicemail or finding them in his office. I mean, I think both are pretty bad, because the voicemail means that she's going around telling people, like she said, and that could be dangerous to her. But the video just shows, I don't know, that she's sneaky, like he thinks she is. Yeah, I'm just like, Daphne just can't stay out of trouble. And I'm like, she was stupid to tell Nikki in the first place. I mean, first of all, Nikki's drunk. Okay, so she's gonna tell anybody that comes by, you know? She's gonna give him a piece of her mind. Like, you already know that. And two, you're not supposed to be telling people about this. I mean, it's supposed to be a secret. I don't understand. But I kind of feel bad for her at the same time because I'm like, how come Daphne is getting on the blame and Jace, you know, Jace is completely out of the picture. It's like he has no blood on his hands for this. I mean, he's the one who sent it. He's the one who basically kind of came up with the idea. I mean, they came up with it together, but, you know, Jace is an accomplice in a sense. And I'm just like, I don't understand why she's the only one at fault for this. But I kind of hope that Jace gets in trouble too, because I really don't want Daphne to be in this alone, because they should at least share the blame for what it's worth. Yeah. So those are my thoughts, and thanks for watching. Toodles!